Let's take a look at the ingredients. So I have some mushroom, about 10 to 8 mushroom. I have just washed them and peeled off the top layer. You can just roughly wash them. You will end up peeling these layer of mud. Ensure you really clean them well because mushrooms have a lot of mud on the top. I have 2 large size sliced onions. I'm using 2 onions because this gravy is a little different and I'm not going to use any tomatoes in this. So 2 large size sliced onions, 3 teaspoons of curd, 1 teaspoon of butter. You can also use ghee if you don't have butter. 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. I have some roughly chopped mint leaves, which is pudina. I have 2 green chilies chopped, and in spices I have 2 bay leaves, which is tej pata, 1 badi ilaichi, 1 dalchini piece, few cumin seeds, about half a teaspoon, which is jeera seeds, salt as per taste, half a teaspoon of haldi powder, 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, that is dhania powder, and 1 teaspoon of jeera powder. This is a roasted jeera powder. Let's start by heating some oil in a pan. This is about 1 tablespoon of oil. I'm going to add in all the garam masalas to the oil. We're just going to saute these for about a minute. Let's add in the onions. So like I said, these are 2 large size onions which I have just sliced roughly. This is a mix. For this recipe guys, we will have to brown these onions a little bit. Do not end up really making them dark brown and crispy because then your gravy will become a little bitter in taste. You just have to brown them. Meanwhile, let's also add our ginger garlic paste so that the ginger garlic smell goes off. Give it a mix with the onions. Meanwhile, let's just put the mushroom on gas. We are just going to boil this lightly for the mushrooms to cook. You can cook them on medium flame for about say 5 to 6 minutes. You have to brown it till this level. Now we'll add in a little water so that the browning of the onions stops. There you go. I've added about say 3 to 4 spoons of water in it so that we stop the browning of these onions. I'm adding all these masalas that I told you into this, and I'm going to give it a nice mix. Allow these masalas to cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. The masalas look nice and roasted. Add in the curd and give it a quick mix. Mix it as soon as you add in the curd guys, because then it will end up splitting and spoiling it otherwise. I'm going to add in the green chilies. Give this a mix. Let this cook for some time. About 2 to 3 minutes you need to cook this. Till then, let's take a look at mushrooms. Okay, these are nice and cooked. Let's strain the water. I've strained all the water and now I'm going to cut this. In the meanwhile, I'm going to add 1 cup of water to this. Give this a mix. Allow this to boil for some time. I have cut these mushrooms. So basically what I like to do is I cut the mushroom into half, and the stem of the mushroom I just roughly chop them, because then I have mushroom full pieces also in the gravy, and I also have some chopped pieces of mushroom in the gravy. What you can do is you can also add in the full mushrooms. It totally depends on your choice. This looks done. The oil has started separating, and also this has come to a boil. Just cool this and blend this in a mixing bowl. Ensure this is cool enough before you blend it. One important step before you blend is you remove this elaichi piece and the tej patta and dalchini from this. It's done. Let's blend this. So I have made this into a fine paste. Now let's make the vegetable. We'll heat a pan and add in the butter that we had. Once that melts, add in the gravy to this. Give this a mix. Now I'm going to add the mushrooms and the finely chopped stem that I did, and the mint leaves. Mix this well. And we'll cook this for a while about on high flame till the oil separates from this. Ensure that you don't undercook or overcook the mushrooms. It takes approximately 5 minutes, but it depends on how much the mushrooms are cooked. So ensure you check that they are soft before you take them off. This is almost done, guys. You can also add in cashew paste while cooking if you want, because I don't like sweet, so I don't really put it in. But this looks pretty much done. In case this has to be the consistency, guys. In case you ended up making it a little watery, you can mix in some corn flour with water and add it to the gravy so that it becomes thick. This is what it has to be like. Let's begin the plating. I'm going to take it out in a bowl. I've taken this off. I'm just going to add in few slices of onions for garnishing and put in a mint leaf. That's ready, guys. In case you like the recipe, please don't forget to like, comment and share. Also subscribe to my channel. I'll see you for the next recipe very soon in the kitchen of Prep Cook Live. Enjoy.